funny because I have a friend that I'm going to be hanging out with later today, right? And one of the things we were talking about the other day, I don't think it was yesterday. It could have been yesterday. I did a lot of stuff yesterday. So I don't remember. I was talking to a lot of people, two different doctors, and so I don't know. And then I was trying to listen to lectures at the same time. So God help me. But my memory is off. And then I spent a wonderful evening talking to a young lady named Ashley at a nail salon. Because you know what? This is a side note. People understand this is the ADHD in me, so leave it alone. Now, if you don't know us by now, just stop. So I'm talking to the young girl, and you know how sad I knew that why I enjoy talking to her so much? Because when you go to a nail salon in the East Coast, it's generally gonna be run by Vietnamese. I'm sorry.
No, okay. See, okay. Side note to your side note. Now, what happened is on the East Coast, what is that word? Oh, systematic racism has put certain people, certain ethnic groups in certain jobs. And if you're immigrant ethnic group, you stay in these jobs. Vietnamese people do nail salons, Koreans do laundromats, and beauty supply stores. It's both. There's both because you got the ones to do the laundry and you got the ones to do the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me I'm lying.
No,
Now,
and you got the Chinese that do that too.
oh yes, the Chinese do that. Now, Chinese people they got the Chinese food store and beauty supply store. Then you got the Muslims and the Arabs. I am saying Muslim because it's depending on which Muslim, because you know you got many ethnic Muslims. So all of
They're
them,
all different types of Muslims because
right? That's
Muslims
why I'm
have been
saying.
around forever and a day, and that's in different countries. Like most people don't realize,
Oh yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Muslims are deep for centuries in Asia, different Asian
Oh,
countries.
oh, very much so. This is
You
why I'm
will roll up on a Chinese Asian witness.
very much so. This is why I'm saying all Muslims run a bodega. I live in Brooklyn.
I'm laughing because I know what you're saying. Oh, Lord of mercy, that's funny, but it's true.
That's why I said the systematic racism. This was what you were allowed to do to make the
Wow.
money.
Yes, the way she just said that clarifies so much, guys, because
Mm-hmm.
literally it was the thing. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you allowed certain groups, and I say allow, we're gonna be real honest. Them palm colored people, you might be one of them, right? Your ancestors
Mm-hmm.
only allowed certain groups to do certain things. It's like for years why black folks who were really good at baseball had to lie and say they were Spanish
Yeah.
or Hispanic just
Mm-hmm.
to get into the regular leagues.
Yeah, this is why the Dominicans don't think they black no more.
Girl,
Oh,
girl.
everything can lead back to racism and the way that they built the country and wrote the rules. And then you had
You
wrote the
know, the
legal.
golden age.
Oh, wait a minute. You had wrote the legal rules, and then the societal rules follow said legal rules, and vice versa. And that's how we get to the day, today's day and age.
Yes, very
Okay,
much
she
so.
chewing.
And then
Okay, why did you change your name to Dr. Shishi?
I'm putting it into fruition. I had a dream. This is another side note. We will get back to what I was saying earlier. So I had a dream. I don't know why I was dreaming of my cousin Soso, but I was dreaming of Soso. And we were somewhere and in a crowd. No, we were in China, and I think I know why. But we were in China, some country, some city in China, visiting somewhere, right? And she's yelling out because I'm standing there looking at some stuff, like in a crowd of people looking at some stuff and talking to one person and knowing my cousins are somewhere. So like I have other people, family members, but knowing my cousins are somewhere. And I hear someone yelling out, Dr. Shishi, hotel, yeah. And so I reply, Memla. So in Creole, it's like, where are you? She's saying. And I said, I'm over here. And so I thought that was funny in this dream that she's yelling that out because she would be one of the people that calls me Shishi. Her and Isaiah tend to call me Shishi. That's one of my nicknames. Shishi, or if you say it like Sheshe, because sometimes depending on your mood, Shishi or Sheshe, it's the same thing. But if you say Sheshe, if you're calling me out and saying Sheshe, Sheshe in Cantonese or Mandarin is thank you, right? So, Doctor, thank you.
Okay, sorry. The only thing that happened is you're welcome for Moana started playing in my head. Don't ask why.
You're welcome. No, but yeah, so that literally was going off in my head in my dream, and I remembered that part, so I put it down here today. So I was like, speaking that into fruition, that I'll be somewhere in the middle of the city of somewhere in China, and one of my cousins or somebody I know who knows my nicknames will be yelling out, Dr. Sheshe, Dr. Sheshe.
Okay.
Which is funny because, my goal is to humbly get through my PhD. Humbly and finish that by December or the end of December, so that when I start up cracking into January to welcome in her birthday and the New Year and the Haitian Independence Day, that I will be officially a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so back to the girl at the nail salon. So me and her were having a great conversation. So because you know that normally you have, like what we said, systemic racism that has basically built up these locations.
Mm-hmm.
When you find someone that speaks English, American English, without an accent, it's sad to say this. You're just like, you're like, wait, you are gonna understand my idioms? What? And so me and her girlfriend, you're yapping all the way. And then one of her colleagues, because it's time to close, it's big time to close. One of her colleagues, I ended up there randomly. One of her colleagues, like, all her customers, she could be doing one person's nail for 3 hours. I said, she's networking. And she's like, yeah, I got all this information from her for free. And she got my stuff, so I will become one of her customers. So I have her information. And so, I was like, it's so sad because I realized I pepped up when I heard her speak, and when she was like, hey, and I was like, we go talking. Like I literally had to prepare myself because at a salon you normally have your cell phone out, your headphones ready. You need to zone the hell out. You the pleasantries, how you doing, all that stuff and all, and like wasn't going here for that. I was like, hi, how you doing, God bless you, and all that good stuff. But when she started talking, I was like, oh girlfriend. And then come find out we both like a lot, because a lot of people are stuck on TikTok. I don't know why TikTok does it. I do, the owner. Because all you get caught up in is all these damn Chinese drama shorts. Okay.
Oh my freaking God. It's the Asian dramas everywhere.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
between Asian dramas and the Reddit stories, and then wait a minute, for me it's the alien stories now. Cause they got the full alien stories of telling you because they're good. And I was
But I get the Bible AIs. So I'm just like,
no, I was getting that for a minute and then it stopped. I'm kind of glad it stopped because I curate and bypass for my FYP. But when I get them dramas, I be in it and I'm like, I gotta stop doing this because they piss me off because I can't find it. And then she'll show me the trick and I'm like, okay, I can find them, but some I can't find because they on certain apps and not on every app. And then it pisses you off, and then you're like,
but then I just started living on yeah, because when I'm on my TikTok, I will find them. When I find out it's completed, I'm like, yep, I know where to get it. But then
no.
I live on the ones on YouTube.
Oh, see, now that's the problem. See, okay. What happened is, remember, I still got my Bible study class, my one-to-one discipleship. So I'm trying to finish that. So I refuse to go on YouTube, which I already have one saved and I'm gonna watch later, when I don't have time because I got to be studying and doing classwork. So no,
me,
I
talk
have
about me. Talk about me.
okay, understand. So my plan is when I go back to work in person, that'll be part of my stats later. When I go back to work in person, that I could be at my desk and have my phone over here, I will watch those. So that's what's going to be the thing. So I'm just like, no, understand, know what you're doing, because I found a couple of them, because I found the ones that are beautiful, that they're full, and they got an AI doing the voices, so I can listen to the dubs and not have to pay attention to the reading. So that means because I am not full ADHD like Sheila is, but I am slight. I know that I got a touch of it because I need to be doing two things at the same time to concentrate on the one thing I'm supposed to be concentrating on. Because if I try to concentrate on one thing at the same time, I can't do it. I was talking to my god nieces the other day. I was like, no, I am the type of person. I was talking to somebody. I am the type of person that will have my work in front of me. Over here on my phone is a TV show playing with one earphone in, but also on my computer is my music playing at the same time because I need the background noise of the music
The
to
white
pay
noise and the
attention.
brown noise.
Then I need the foreground noise of the TV show, which I am paying attention to because I'm like, ooh, what happened? And then back to my work where I'm typing.
No, I agree with you because
Mhm.
what so for me, I'll get caught up completely, right? Like my eyesight will go. But I prefer, and I was telling that to the young lady, how when you get the dubbed versions, which are not my favorite, but they're funny, because when you watch the, like what Gwen said about listening to the dubbed versions, you can technically take your eyes off the screen because sometimes the words that they're typing in front of your face is not what they're being said. And so, but you can at least go do something else. And so that was literally what my mother and I were doing yesterday, where we had my mother walks in from vacation Bible school, and she hears there's one playing, but it's with the American English dub, right? My mom starts using her phone to play those games that I play, and so I pulled out my
Mhm.
game and started playing too. Maybe some money while I'm
Oh yeah, yeah. Mhm.
and I'm just like, but yeah, because I only could do that if it's the English one going on, because if it's
Mhm.
Cantonese or Mandarin, my eyes are like this going.
Yeah, and I just get tired sometimes, so I'm like, okay, I need the dub version just so I can do something else.
Yeah, yeah. For me, I can tolerate the dubs because I'm used to hearing other people's languages more
Mhm.
so than English. So for me, it's weirder. I know,
Right. Right.
I
Oh
know
no
people.
no.
I can speak to other people in English, left and right, American English all day, every day. Okay. But when I'm watching something that I know is foreign and that they weren't originally speaking English, I need to see what their lips are actually, I need to hear what their lips are actually saying.
Mhm.
For me, that's the, syntax of it all, you know what I'm saying? So
Pretty
yeah.
much, this is how she picks up languages is understand people. What it totally is. This is how you're good at listening to other people, and it's like, no, that's this one, that's that one, and that's this one. That just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. So now, after all that jibber jabber, as we usually do, hello and welcome, godly spiritual ladies. We do this every time. So if you're new, hi, get used to it. If you're not, so so I am one of your co-hosts, Gwendolyn, and Sheila, and we get on here and do whatever we want. Now
Okay.
we have a loose schedule of what we should do and
Mm-hmm.
stuff because it was established when we first started, and then we
Flu.
do whatever we want. And as we get older, we realize we understand the old people now of why they do whatever they want. Because I'm like, I don't have the time nor the
No,
patience,
no. Speak the
nor
truth.
do I care.
Speak the truth.
And I was like this before when I was younger. The older I get,
More
no,
pronounced.
just no. Go. I will be one of them angry Gen X people they talk about on TikTok.
They're already talking about it. Like now that I was watching this thing on YouTube News. Like one of the news stations were talking about how Gen Xers are no longer being quiet about menopause. Going to we have menopause retreats now, and mind you, some of them suckers are really good now. I'm not even gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah,
They
no, they
give
got
you some
the
different
no. They
tips.
talk about the peri. They talk about menopause. They
All
talk
of them.
about everything. They're like,
Menopausal anxiety, menopausal
mm-hmm,
memory loss, the menopausal and this
mm-hmm.
also for perimenopause, how it
Oh
starts to
yes,
stress us out at work when we start quitting work.
mm-hmm.
I was like, is it not just me? Come to find out, this
No.
is like a perimenopause, a menopause stage where you are like, I am done with work because I can't, I can't
Oh,
focus, I
exact.
can't
Oh
think,
no,
I'm
no, very
done with
much so,
you.
very much so. And what I was laughing at that made it even funnier is like, I remember a few years back when there was some of the stupid Manila, I can't talk this. Millennial.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
How you say the word? Millennials? Yeah, that's it. Millennials. The stupid. I was like, millennial. It wouldn't come out. So it was a few years.
What you were saying, how you were saying it. I was like,
Sorry, my bad. It was the stupid millennials that was trying to call out Gen X because we were too quiet. So.
because they were trying to fight those little babies, the
Oh,
Gen
I know.
Zs.
Oh, I know. I know. Then, you know what Gen X said? Bet. You want us not to be quiet? Because we was minding my business. So now we're going to speak up. Hey, we're Gen X. Because we're your parents.
Some of these people are some of these people are the grandparents of these Gen Zs. So we're like,
oh, exactly. And we're telling you how we were raised. We are the last generation that knew stuff beforehand.
We the in-betweeners.
We are literally called the sandwich generation because we sandwich. And we know all this stuff before everything, that if you didn't have technology, you die.
Now, mind you, I'm not going to miss my technology. And we the first ones are also going to be the one who are arguing about the technology. But like, listen, as much as we like it, trust me, because we do.
Yeah,
we just sitting there going, there's some freaky stuff going on.
Thank you. This is what I say. It is not that deep. It really isn't. Because I'm like, some of us was like, we love our technology, but we can take a break and still be fine.
Yay. The world ain't over. We can take days off of certain social medias.
Right. Oh, I saw this one TikTok. It was hilarious. So it's Gen X guy. He did bald-headed dude, straight face. So this guy came on and said, okay, here's the challenge. They will give you $500,000. Right. And the guy goes about, okay, cool. You're giving me money. Mm-hmm. To stay in your house. Well, actually, to stay in this house. I don't have to go outside to meet people. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you're giving me money. Mm-hmm. For 1 year. Mm-hmm. You can't go outside. Mm-hmm. Okay. You can't go in your backyard. Okay. But you have to stay in the house for a year. I don't have to go out and deal with stupid people. Stay in my house. Okay. So you can't go to other people's houses.
But people going to my house though.
I'm still talking. Keep doing your face. Keep doing your face because it's smoke. I'm doing this on purpose.
Okay.
This is how the video went. Because you were literally doing what the guy said. So, but the people can come to my house. Yes. And you're going to give me $500,000? You are my new best friend. I don't have to deal with stupid people. My friends can come to my house and I ain't got to go outside. And the guy was like, oh, this is hard. I'm like, you know who pretty much survived the pandemic was Gen X introverts? And wait a minute, people could come to my house. Oh, he said this beautiful thing. So people could come to my house, and when I say I'm tired, I just yawn and say, go home. And I'm still in my house with my bathroom. Well, he didn't say the bathroom part, but I did. And you're going to give me $500,000. Oh, you can't go to the grocery store. Oh, they delivered to me too? Do I get cable internet? Yes. Can I order a book? Yeah. I see nothing wrong with this. That's like a year, please. I can do that. I don't have to go outside and deal with people. I live in Brooklyn. How many times I've been on this podcast and complained about outside?
Hello? Well, so what was the problem?
That's how I live now. That was the whole point. That was the whole point of the Gen X guy going like, I don't see a problem.
Right.
See, but these younger folks would die.
You know, the sad part is to continue to your what you're presenting, right? There was a mix-up with one of my orders because I wanted to try out this new frozen yogurt. Because I'd never seen pomegranate frozen yogurt, and I wanted to try some. Right? Sounded really delicious. Right?
I'm like,
I ordered it with pomegranate frozen yogurt, ice cream, and I had added blueberry toppings. I wanted to try it. Two
Mm-hmm.
orders. They both couldn't do it because apparently there was a promotional day. The manager called me up apologizing. And was like, listen, here's my number. Call me when you come into the store and I'll
Mm-hmm.
get you coupons. Now here's my butt going, oh, I gotta come to you though. Can't deliver. He goes, I can mail it. I said, that won't take too long. I guess I could get not lazy and go outside. This was in my brain, but I'm telling you, yeah, because I had it delivered. So really don't go outside like that. So for me, it's like I said, a Gen X. I'm like, oh, you want me to go outside? Do you know it's hot out there?
Now, okay. So this is going to go into my stats.
Oh my God.
So this is going to go into my stats. Now, here's what happened. I have a heart condition.
Uh-huh.
My heart condition, we found out because I landed back in the hospital again, which I'm trying not to see them people, even though they remember me from the last time I was there, because it's the same ward. Because I was down the hall from the room I was at, and everybody's like, "You look familiar." I said, "Unfortunately, I was here in February." Got you. Okay, get it, because I was in the cardiac wing again. So I said, all of y'all people are really, really nice. I don't want to ever see you again at work.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Dear watchers, I am laughing not because of her ailment. I am laughing because that is my life. I am familiar with the insides of certain hospitals and clinics. I have been since I was born.
Pretty
So
much.
that's why I'm laughing. So,
Oh
go
yes.
on.
Oh yes. That's why I didn't even come up phased. No. And they were laughing with me too, which makes it hilarious, right? So because they like understand. Like if we had a bar, how you doing? Let's get a drink, chill the bookstore, something like that. No problem. I don't want to see you at work. Because that means I'm in the bed. No. So what happened was, um, so uh in New York, we had a heat wave, 100 plus. So extreme dehydration, overheated. What was the other one? Low blood pressure, and something else. But those are the main three. So got so bad in the hospital 3 days to get my pressure back up. So yes, you're on mute. Okay, you're gonna find the button somewhere. There you go.
And your medications were a different level.
Thank you. I knew it was third part. And then it was messing with my medication. So that really dropped my blood pressure. So what happened was Landon Hospital, right? So after the hospital visit, and the heat wave kind of semi broke, go back to my doctor. My doctor says, you can't tolerate the heat. Because I'm thinking maybe I should stay home because also with my office, the air conditioner don't want to work properly. Meaning that it don't want to work properly. That with my school, let me reframe this. Not just my school, the whole system of schools, no matter what school you go into with this name, has this problem. They have two temperature settings: freeze, burn, depending on what floor, what time of day, what threshold you cross. Because in my building, there are 3 floors. Top floor got the president and the vice president and all them people in there. Freezing. Middle floor, oven. So bad that one of my other coworkers can't work upstairs in her office, comes down to our office. Now, my office is kind of moderately burned. I say moderately because we have a semblance of air, meaning you have to open the front door to get the air from the hallway. Remember, I said crossing whatever threshold to come in because there's no real air working because they're supposed to have 3 cooling things. 2 were broken. They've been waiting on a part for 2 years now. Now, mind you, we got 47 fans in it. Yes, I'm exaggerating, but there's at least 5. I'm not kidding. That's including the individual fans. Now, if it's in a bullpen, like open office area here. If you walk down the hall and go into an office, one office could be freezing, the next office could be hot. To the point of one of our professors has professionally curse screamed down their throat multiple occasions. Oh, in writing, phone call, did an email, and they've sent people home. So I got paperwork to say, no, you work from home for the rest of the summer. Not playing. So I've been at home thriving. This is why we was laughing at this. Like, no, it's a thing. So
Yeah, and it's just like I get for her having to go through that because it's like when you do get older, or even if you're younger, but if you have certain health conditions, you need to, and you know that you're blessed with a job that can be accommodating, and they can follow. Because I don't know if those laws are still working right now. This is 2025, but the American Disabilities Act, and Department of Labor situation. Again, don't know if that department's still open. But if those rules are still in place, that you have a company that can actually follow that and accommodate, well, God bless, and take advantage, because your work is not gonna deteriorate and you're gonna thrive, as she said, but in a more conducive environment.
Oh no,
And your job will love you for it because you ain't in the oven.
Oh, exactly. And when I say I have been thriving, I get the stuff done faster. Because I don't have to jibber jabber. I don't have to do anything. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, I just burped the mic. I didn't realize that. Okay, sorry. And then this one over here set me up with a great thing because she lives on a TikTok shop, which is a very dangerous place because it will make you spend money. Unfortunately, it's usually on stuff that you could actually really use.
Right, and I do.
And I'm like, it's still making me open my wallet, which is a bad thing.
I do.
In a good way, but I'm just like, and then it sucked in my husband. Damn. So I have this great setup here. Then I told you about the last episode we did when I got this beautiful webcam. So I'm just like, I did not have to get a whole new computer set up and then realize I spent $10 on a webcam. I'm like, wait a minute, this works out beautifully. Then I got me a new hub so I could plug everything in.
That's smart. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because what happened was I realized this everything needs a plug, but on this Chromebook that I have, you get but so many ports. So
I know.
Bought a hub, then didn't have enough ports on that hub. So hubby found me another one that has the exact number of ports that I do need. So got that. And both. Oh no, he just looked on Amazon for that.
Oh, okay.
No. So found that under, and both under, first one was under 10, was $9.99, and the other one was under 20, which was $16.99. So I now have two hubs, so I can plug in whatever the F I need.
Exactly. That's like, like when you can utilize the other external options to really maximize your workspace or your workstation. Bueno.
Oh yes, so very much so. So that's why I said it goes into my stats and stuff. So
tell the people your stats. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So because I was
and keep in mind, I can hear you. Keep going.
Oh, okay. So now, hold on. Sorry, people. I'm sorry. Like I said, we tired. So going into my stats. So here's the beautiful thing. So like I said, have heart condition. I have talked about it before. So I have heart failure and high blood pressure, but with medication thing. So over the summer, I have basically started to take better care of myself and fix the things that I needed to fix. So I have lost weight. I have gotten a better diet, and I have been on the proper medication and monitoring what I was doing. So now at this moment, I am at, okay, well today, because I got my period, so I'm bloated, so that don't count. But my current weight is 223. That is the lowest that I've been, and I've been maintaining that weight, which is good. So if I go up a few pounds, it's not the worst thing, and that's usually meaning that I'm retaining water, and that was one of the problems I had with the heart thing. Excuse me. But like now the bloating is like if I have my period, I bloat. So I go down. But that's normal, and unfortunately part of the woman thing, right? But I have been maintaining the 223. What are you doing?
I was saying we are women.
Oh, okay. I love you, but you're so weird. So I have been maintaining the 223, which to me still is hilarious because I am this freaking small. I know. See,
We're normally not the same size. Or
No.
same weight, I should say.
We are
Size
not-
wise, we're never going to be the same size because we have different body frames.
exactly.
To be in the same rough range of weight, it's like, what?
Exactly. And mind you, this is a over 20-year friendship, and I'm like, we've never. So this is weird for me.
Over 30 years.
Well, see, I almost said 40, so I was trying not to say that because I'm like, it feels like that, but you know,
It's close.
it's very close. We would have been like 6 if we met. It was 20.
Right. So it's very close.
It's very close.
But we're still in that 30 plus range.
Oh yeah, definitely 30 plus. So now, what makes it funny why I started off with my weight?
I met you a fresh. Sorry. Side note, because now that made me think. I met you as a freshman, right?
Yeah.
So it's 13.
Mm-hmm. Damn near close.
No, I think it actually might be. Wait.
Now you're gonna make me do math. I hate
No.
you.
Wait, because I think we met in 91.
We did.
Okay, so we're close. It's only 34 years.
Wait a minute. Yeah,
34
it's
years,
34
years.
years. Yeah, it's close. Don't do that.
Almost had people, you almost saw me choke myself to death when I thought it was 40 years. I was like, wait, I ain't that old.
Oh, child, my god nieces were here, and I was sitting there laughing. I was like, how old am I again? Because for some reason I kept saying 48. I was like, I ain't no dang 48, I'm 46. And then I couldn't, because you know, you have one of them days where you don't 48.
Oh, for a second I thought you said 46. I was like,
Wait a minute. How old am I again?
48.
I am 48?
Yes, because I'm 48. I just turned 48. I just turned 48.
Okay, don't agree with me from over there. I told you I don't remember Jack. Hush, you're not in this episode.
Right. But yes, we are 48 because I just turned 48.
Right, okay. I have no idea.
Every time I turn an age, that tells me she's halfway in her age.
Right.
And she's halfway to our next age. So
right. No. Okay.
Sometimes I'll be saying my next age because I know she's halfway to that age.
See, what happened was I don't know what days and dates are anymore. I am that age just like, wait a minute, I gotta sit there, remember, and do math. Because I forget. And I'm like, and especially being at home, days blend together and you don't know what is going on. So that's what happened. You got a new dress. I can't tell what it is. Is it a skirt? It's a shirt?
It's some shorts.
Oh, to come with the thing that looks like a skirt, but it's shorts.
Yeah, these are shorts.
Oh, okay, that's cute. Okay. So
that's what knocked on my door. That's so I heard a thump on my door. I was like, what the hell is that?
Oh no, perfectly understand.
Now you can tell what size these are because I like to wear things baggy.
Well, yeah.
Because that could be my life. Because I'm telling you, I like things to hit my hips.
Oh no.
I wear baggy clothes.
Oh no. But the reason I started off with my weight, right? So this is funny. Now this is something that you started with, like years and years and years and years ago. So you got me into better fitting bras, right? Because Sheila used to work at the Avenue, like forever ago. If I don't even know the Avenue,
my mom used to be a traveling cameo.
Right, bra. But I was just saying I don't even know if the Avenue still exists.
I think online though.
Yeah. So what happened was I went to this old school place in
Sorry, that's my mom. Mama, I know what you did.
Okay, we're not talking about that. Okay. Like I said, I went to this old school place that does proper bra fittings. Meaning, yes, no, and I mean real old school. Like it's been in by Church Avenue forever. They measure you. They measure you so well, they just eyeball it. No, they could look at you and says, okay, what you waiting on? Come into the little, curtained off area, looks and do this, we try this. It's like, because you look like you this, that, the third, and this, and spot the F on. So now she look gonna laugh at this. Watch this. Now, the last time I got bra fitted, I was at Macy's, right? And they said you are a 36J. I went up to a 40 just because I clip at the front and turn. So I wanted a little bit more space in the band, but I really could get into a 36. And when I say bam, bam, wow, wow, fit perfectly. Even the lady was like, well, damn, I ain't never seen you fit that good. Me either. So bought the bra, got the wash. Now, I'm going to a wedding. So I wanted a new bra to lift the girls because I'm going to stunt on these hoes. Sheila done seen the pictures. I'm going to be rich auntie fabulous because this first time I'm meeting my husband, biological family. So must look the part. How you doing? So, and mind you, I've done this under $150 for the whole outfit. Go ahead.
Okay. Because I gotta say my little piece.
I know. Go ahead. Because I go wait till you hear this number.
Now, Gwendolyn, my dear friend, Gwendolyn, my dear god sister, Gwendolyn, she has been around my people. When I say my people, we understand when I say my people, my people, my family.
That's my other family.
Is that we just confirmed here for you people.
Again, that's my other family. No, I'm telling you, not you. I'm saying to other people. I was like, no.
Yes.
No. I got 3 families. My family, my other best friend, who's Jamaican family, and then her family, who Haitian. So
West Indian all the way, right? Now, keep in mind, Gwen and it has stated for many years that she feel my family be bougie. Okay. Now we be bougie on a budget, but we still
Thank you. I was about to say, don't even try to come on this internet and lie.
And our version of a budget, though, sometimes might not be everybody else's budget. Just to keep that in mind, okay? So because when we say, "Oh, that's reasonable," some people be like, she's shaking her head like, "No, that ain't reasonable." But for us, we'd be like, "Oh, that's doable. We can do that. We'll work that way to get that." And so she's learned. Okay. All right. She's been, as she stated more than once, one of my best students, learned how to come across with a certain air. So when you have people that you don't know, especially for the first time, you of course are gonna bring gifts, right? Bring gifts that were inexpensive, but look multi-expensive without a damn gift receipt because you're keeping that shit. Pardon my English. Now, you then going to make sure that when you roll up in a room, people gonna be like, "Oh, girl!" Like yesterday, I got so many compliments from other women. "Girl, I love your bag. Yes, you deserve to work that much." They don't know how much I paid for my Chanel backpack. They don't know. I'm a big believer in consignment shops. Good ones though. And so she gonna be up in this place because she like, listen, yes, I married into your family, but my family's better. Just look at me. That is basically what she's going to be attesting. She roll up in there, she gonna be like, because you've seen Gwendolyn with her face. So you know this child know how to pull makeup. She's prime supreme when it comes to makeup. You know she's gonna have her hair all done up in some beautiful type of updo. Okay,
I'm still working on the idea.
Gonna have that beautiful locks in some nice intricate style. Nice, probably a couple of braids and a nice little tiara style. You don't know.
Curling.
Something, but it's gonna be updo because you want to show and accentuate the dress and the cheekbones. Okay. So what she's doing is she making sure that she rolling up and they're going, yes, I have degrees. Yes, I have my own place to live in.
Yes, I got a good paying job. Yes, honey. This is what I do for a living. Okay, boo boo. So I'd be like, if you thought your son married beneath him, let me show you up front. He married way above. Okay, he blessed out. That's what she's trying to say when she's gonna say, "I'm gonna stunt these hoes." She gonna stunt these
Pretty much.
hoes.
Yes. So now here's the funny part. So I have this. No. I'm mute. I'm mute. Because I have this new bra.
Right. So you're gonna be perky.
Yes. Huh? Oh yeah. Guess the size.
Perky. Uh, again, weight wise, I would still probably say between a 34 and a 36, because weight, you always try to go up more on the inches, and the bands are have nothing to do with your fat. It just you have certain inches around your body, and the fact that you always like to go higher on the band was only because you were accentuating the cup, trying to fit the cup, not the actual inches around your body. So the fact that you were already doing the 36, that was already a lower size. So maybe like a 34, 36 in the band, because the band again is what you should stay with, but probably the cup size has definitely gone down. So I would probably say the cup might be because you always seem to tend to have a smaller boobage than moi. So I'd probably say maybe your cups are probably maybe a double D, or maybe maybe an F.
Okay. Now, this has been the running joke between the two of us for years. Because Sheila always thinks I'm a pear. Because she does not see me as an hourglass. Because when she looks at me, she's like, no, you're a pear. And I keep telling her for years, really an hourglass, because my boobage is bigger. It just does not look, but it is. So what bra that I am literally wearing right now is, you're right on the band size. So my actual band size is a 34. And I mean, fits perfectly. Showed me how to scoop all the fat from the sides and things. And she said, you don't even have that much skin on the side. That's actually really good because you lost all this weight.
Mm-hmm.
My cup size,
What?
L. Yes, I am a 34 L.
L?
Yes,
That's so high up.
she went up. And when I say fits freaking perfectly,
An L?
yes, very,
Still
very
hold on
much.
to my. By the way, good job, number one, of actually wearing your correct band. Because as
Mhm.
I said, you tended not to wear your band, which can
Right.
cause
And
a lot of
I
back
almost went up
pains
to
and
a 34 until she showed me, like, instead of trying to do it in the front to hook, do it on the side. And then it's easier to turn so you can stay in your stay in the right size. And then you're supposed to go down, lift up, and scoot forward to get the side stuff so you're not spilling over on the top. And then you can adjust the
that I'm
top.
giving is not because of how she's discussing how to put on a bra. I'm just trying to figure out how has she been putting on a bra for 18 years?
Oh, I was hooking the front and turn it all the way around.
I mean, but even then, you still could lay it flat onto your body so that you can turn it.
Oh, see, what happened was, the reason why I had the trouble from before is because when I was bigger, I did not have range of motion
Okay.
to get back there to be able to do it properly.
Okay. Now
Because
that makes sense.
I did not have the range of motion or things, because the arms were big, the sides were big, and I did not have enough.
You weren't flexible. You weren't as
That was the
flexible.
word I was trying to say. I did not
Right,
have
because
enough
you, yeah, because a lot of the
flexibility
girls
to
are
be able
watching.
to, the
You can still
flexibility
move,
to
yeah,
do
but
that.
some women are
Right. I was not flexible in the top. My flexibility was always in my lower body.
Yes.
But
Okay.
the top wasn't. So now she told me that, and I'm like, and now I have flexibility in the top and the lower, because like I said, exercise, doing things, and taking care of me, I'm able to do more things to be able to do that. So now I can wear the proper size clothing that I have been struggling with for years, because it wasn't just the weight, it was actually just the tightness of my muscles and not being able to move properly in certain things. Now, with losing the weight helped me.
Yoga.
Yeah, I know.
That's for the people, not for you.
I know, but there was the words coming out of my mouth. Now, when I was younger, I did do more yoga, but I was always concentrating on doing splits because that was like the fun part and good party trick.
And also, I was doing that as well because of ballet. Wow.
Exactly, but I wasn't working on the top part of my body. So now that I work on the whole body, which is why I said this goes into things, I can fit clothes better because I am a bit smaller, but I can fit clothes better because I now know how to work all of my limbs. So that was hilariously funny going in there. She's like, "Why you ain't coming here before?" And I was like, "This old Asian lady." I was like, "Okay, thank you."
I know I'm supposed to.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "You my new friend. How you doing?"
Hey, bestie.
Right, and you should have seen her working the crowd. And she's like, "Oh yeah, this is how you do this." And she was talking about this other lady. She put on this little waist trainer and said, "Now look at your butt. See, your butt look better now when I told you to do this one, not that one, and you could do this one going over here like this." And it's like hand wash that. Do not put that in the thing; it will melt. I'm telling you right now. Go do this. Oh no, you don't need that one. You need this one. That was the lady in the store. I'm sitting there dying.
Lord mercy.
Then her assistant, I take off this bra and put on my old bra, but I didn't put it on properly by stupid. She yelled at me. She's like, no. Put that,
Did we not
don't
go
you
over
do
this
that.
lesson just now?
You gonna do it right. This how you do. Oh yeah, I know. I was just trying to get out of the store because I was tired. And she's like, no. Come here. Is that your friend? No, that's my husband. Okay, husband. Make sure she don't do that no more. She do this right. Both of them. I was like, I done found my home. How you doing? This my peoples right now. Because I'm like, yeah, tell me the truth. Don't sugarcoat that mess.
Girl.
I was like, oh, okay. So also part of my stats. So meaning of the thing I have officially graduated from medical LoJack. Meaning
Oh, okay.
my heart monitoring program. So because it was so bad.
It took me a second. Sorry.
I know, because nobody knows what medical LoJack means. So my coworkers coined the term. Yeah. So my heart monitoring program says now after my last hospital stay, and I'm on the medications that are keeping me consistent and not dropping me or thing. So it is I am okay now. So I'm on a proper medication. My thing is consistent. My weight is not fluctuating, and I'm thriving, like I said earlier. So I don't have to be on a program where they literally have to watch me every day. So now the beautiful part is I can monitor myself and then check in with my doctor like once a week, once every 2 weeks, let him know how I'm doing just in case if I see anything weird or something like that. So that is where I'm going at now. And those are my stats. Mm-hmm. I told you it was funny because I was like, "Oh, this has just been a thing."
Sorry. But yes, congratulations. I'm having a facial feature just because. I done did it again.
You bought two of the same thing?
Oh no! Did you not see how many skirts I was bringing out? Shorts I was bringing out?
Yeah, but they were different colors.
Yes, that's what I do. They're on sale, so those were like $5 a piece. So I couldn't say no.
Oh yeah.
And so these were like $6 for the whole set here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I did it again. So I have a tendency to wear baggy clothes. Just because, well, shit, I hate sweat. And these look like I should have bought my actual size. Because I'm looking at these going, oh, these start looking a
Well,
little bit better than they
you
should.
never know until you actually try them on.
Yeah, but I'm usually good at my spot checking.
No,
Like,
I
making
know,
sure.
but I'm seeing how stretchy they are. They might cling to you
I'm
at
hoping,
least after the first wash.
but it ain't gonna do what I want it to do, which was to actually hold me.
Oh no, it ain't gonna do that.
Right. That's what I was hoping for. I wanted this
Oh,
to
I got you.
actually, because I wanted to be out without a,
Yeah, got you. No.
a nice little hold the tatas up just a little bit. I
Oh
don't
no,
want leave
got
them
you.
sagging. That's
Mhm.
why even like, so even my bralettes, right,
Mhm.
people, I don't like bralettes that don't do this.
Right. Oh
I
no, no,
need
no.
to hold up.
Oh, when I say it, like, see, I don't know if you can see, like they're like here. Do you see how high up this is? This the new one. That's
Yeah,
like,
see, that's what I'm saying. You
I'm
need
up.
that. That's what we always like to go. When you have boobies, you like them to be up. And that is crucial.
Exactly.
So I was hoping
Mhm.
for these little bralettes to be able to put on. Like I probably put on with like a tight outfit top.
Mhm.
I do have some tops that are a little bit
Okay,
more
good.
form fitting, but this is not going to hold my tatas. This I can wear this in the house. Let's put it this way.
Pretty much.
These are
No.
gonna be the suckers I'm gonna wear it in the house. Okay.
Oh yeah, I perfectly understand that. So,
Because I didn't buy my size. I thought, because certain things when you buy from China nowadays you always have to worry about. But
oh,
nowadays
they
they've been actually getting
definitely.
way better.
Oh yeah, they're cutting for people,
Yeah,
not even Americans. People.
yeah. And so I thought I should go up a size as I normally do, but I didn't go two up. So I just went
Mhm.
1X. So certain things I'm supposed to wear, like depending on the company, the clothing, and the cut. Because I always tell my mother, don't look at just the size. Same thing I've told Gwen. Don't just look at the size on a tag. When you're in the store, try the shit on
Mhm.
because you never know if the stuff might actually fit. But so I went this time for 1X, which is basically an extra large for them, and I should have just gotten a large. Hell, I should have even probably gotten a medium, but I digress. It's okay. Like I literally just bought my girl people. If you like, again, older women, listen up. If you like us, who likes to be dry in the cooch, in your poom poom, now wear period pants, the kind that absorb, especially for the heat. If you one of them lovely ladies that may laugh a little and something might tinkle tinkle, wear your period pants. If you're not sure sometimes or keeping track of your actual period, and you're going through perimenopause, and it might be this might be the month I get it, or it might not be the month I get it because it may be once a month or every other month or some months, and it's kind of like limelight. Get your period panties or leak proof panties. So, company called Nix, right? KNIX. They also do them with shapewear. So I bought a pair just to check them out. They wonderful. They beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. But I knew I was getting this from my mom. My mom is smaller than me, okay? She's in the 100 in pounds, okay? I'm not anymore. But I will be. So I put them on. I knew they were gonna fit because again, I don't have a big ass. All right. I got a derriere, but I ain't got a big ass. I got hips. So I knew they were gonna fit. Because I can wear my actual size, which is a large. So I knew they fit. So I gave them to my mom. But they were when I say they were beautiful people, the way the bottom has the nice non see-through version,
Mhm.
but it's also not the like the seamless, but it's a smooth booty seamless. Then they got this a shaper band on the tummy, so at your ab section and slightly on the back section, but the rest slightly on the back just for support. And then they don't put the compression on the cooch area either. So it's just nice and breezy. And like you're like, okay. And it's a period and leak proof paint shape pop
Oh, excuse me.
for less than $60. I need to get some. We're not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor us, please understand. God the Spiritual Ladies at gmail.com.
Yes.
Uh,
Mhm.
so
Okay.
I'm just saying. Oh
I
my
know.
God. That was just a
Now,
side note. So when it's
As
time to buy your size, buy your size. But I normally don't buy my size.
right now, what I was going to say is, okay, lovely lady, do you
My
have any
stats are
stats?
my stats are in progress.
Mhm.
What I can say is that I have been doing better,
Okay.
medical wise. So my diabetes, my blood pressure, they're getting better. So they're trending in the right direction. When it comes to um, changing up my diet, because I've been talking to my nutritionist again, because I got my insurance. So having to stick more to I always mess up the terminology, but low FOB, low mad mop, whatever the hell the thing is called when you have IBS, so that I don't bloat as much. So
Mhm.
it's been different because I've had to change up my beautiful bubble tea because I'm a sucker for bubble tea. Realizing that I can't have black tea anymore, which is my Earl Grey.
You can't do the black tea anymore. Oh, that's bad.
My mother's yelling out my cousins can't have it either. So yeah, that affects me, and I was not aware that was going to affect. I can't have my favorite thing that I love to eat, onions. Can't do that no more either.
Okay, see that's the annoying thing with IBS. It will take away stuff.
Yes,
Just like certain things, like no, and it will just like destroy your stomach for it.
and then like the limitation of the types of bread that I can have now.
Oh, I know that's been years. So I'm like,
Yes, but I've been trying to sneak away with it for a while, and
don't even
uh,
try.
no, I have trust me, and I've suffered for it. So
No,
unfortunately, I
that.
have to go towards the actual. It's hard sometimes though when you order a lot of food. Sometimes people, so it's easier for me now to use the companies that you can order from
Mhm.
online to get the right foods that I need to have. Because when I try to get them at the grocery store, I'm like, I'm not paying those astronomical prices. It's not happening. But that's good. And then the weight is sadly in the same range as this woman. So I'm still in my 220s. But what I am noticing is that the bloatation was a cause that really annoyed the crap out of me. So
Mhm.
that has been better. So of
Okay,
course
that's good.
the scale shows that because when I'm bloated, people, that scale don't love me. It don't love me at all. So when I'm not bloated, I'm
And
like, hey,
oh, when she bloated, she looked like she's pregnant.
I know. And
Oh, I've been going through the same thing, and I was like, this is how I told. Not told. Tell the difference when I'm retaining water, and then worried about my heart, or if I'm bloating. Because if
yeah,
I'm retaining water, my legs are swole, my
yep,
ankle is swole. If
yep,
I'm bloated, it's just my tummy. And I was like, I got you. This is period, not heart. Got
yeah,
it.
yeah. By the way, and side thing that I also noticed, so that's pretty much it. But my stuff
Mm-hmm.
is all going in the right direction. I am having to remind myself now to buy my actual size. But again, I like baggy clothes, so I tend to go. Sometimes it's a hit or miss. So like I bought another shirt the other day from Savage Fenty. Again, my favorite size I like to play around with is double X.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I realized that was way too big for me. But it's okay. Um,
No, it
okay.
wasn't until I was in that when Noreen bought me those pants.
Uh,
Sheila knows the story. I had a conniption. I'm upset because again, in my head, with my anxiety and the way I have been conditioned for years,
body dysmorphia.
the body dysmorphia, that I'm not supposed to be able to fit these things ever, which I know is not true. But in the head, this is what happened. So my friend, because they like to buy me stuff between this one and the other one, because they know I will give them the shirt off my back if I need to. So, and they know I won't take nothing. So they just say, shut up and throw things at me.
Or just don't tell her anything and just tell her it's in the mailbox.
That is her version of throwing things at me because she is in a different state. So my friend came over. Sheila said, oh, I bought this for you. But no receipt, of course, like Sheila said.
Because you
And
ain't getting
mind
it
you,
back.
no. And mind you said, try this on. So It's a 2XL. Yes, I understand. That should be my size. No, and kids. And Gap kids. I haven't been in a Gap store and I don't know, God knows when. Why they fit perfectly and they still big.
Because, like I said, don't go by the size because it's the way these things are cut.
I know. And I'm like, I will be
But
wearing
she wouldn't have
these.
gone into the store. She
No,
would
I
need to
wouldn't have.
pick it up.
Not no damn Gap kids. And kids? So you mean
But
I'm
these
wearing
kids
juniors?
are big.
That's not the point. You know what I'm talking about. I know these kids big because I don't want to know where they're feeding them.
They're American.
Mm-hmm. That's not the point.
You go
They're
hard or go home.
No, they ain't Samoans for America. So this is what I've been going through. All of that craziness.
Now, before she goes into praying,
Excuse me.
I noticed something, which
What?
I also think is hilarious that we both were in our houses. So she's got her Ravenclaw shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Planning on showing this off, people.
You got the shorts.
Oh no, I have the entire set. I've got the entire set. But I took off my top version because I had to, had to put on some clothing. But
No.
yes,
Okay,
I
so
got these off of Shein because they were cute.
oh no, don't go on a Shein now. The Harry Potter stuff is so cute. Oh my God.
You have no idea. Let me explain of what I've done.
They exploded.
Barrettes. I've got a bunch of the Harry. I've got all the houses in the snap barrettes because I do wear snap barrettes. I've got the gold versions of the glasses and whatnot. I've got the entire full bedding.
No, I believe you.
I've got new sweatshirts. Everything for
Oh
me.
no. Oh no. Because I saw this thing on TikTok until I saw the price. I was about to call you and say we're doing this. Because what happened was they have this new challenge thing that you can walk, run, and you get these medals. And it's based on the Harry Potter books. And they're really cool medals things. And when you finish, you get a wand, a little replica of Harry's wand.
Oh no, I like my wand.
It's a little gold replica, it's like that big. And that you could do stuff with and things. And I was about to be down until they said it's $200 and some odd dollars. Yeah, that's what I said.
Is there a cause that goes behind it? Because I can't
No.
complain because I literally just dropped money for a concert, as you know.
It's not a oh no, it's not a cause. They just do this with different movie franchises.
I mean, if it was for the company that I own or I'm invested in, I would be down for it because it'd be going back to my pocket.
No. I perfectly understand it. No, it's just a company and they're using other Fitbits and things. Yeah. I was like, if it wasn't for the cost, I'd be down.
And it's a race now?
Mm-hmm. So basically, think of like the challenges we used to do that you have from 0 to 2 years to complete. But like I said, the entire thing, because it does all 7 houses. I mean, all 7.
0 to 2 years?
Yeah.
I normally do challenges that have to be done in the same day.
No. For
Actual
all
races.
no. For all 7 years.
That's how they. Oh, okay.
No, it's so you could
all 7 movies.
Right. So, because the end you get the house cup. Oh
okay,
no!
That actually might be something to put some money on. I'm just saying.
Right. No, what I said, if I see it again, I'll send it to you. But at this current moment, no.
No,
I'm not paying almost $300.
Do one that's less. Like if you find one that's less money and actually has a cause, then I think Godly Spiritual Ladies can sponsor that one. Because
right. See, I understand that, but like I said, but this one is just some company. So I'm like, yeah.
Yes, but if you are looking out for us, people, we Godly Spiritual Ladies, as you know, I do talk to other people out there. That's my job to network. So as I do talk to other people out there and I network about our stuff, please note that Godly Spiritual Ladies, we do sometimes will sponsor. It depends on what it is, depends on the price, and depends on how it aligns with our mission and vision and value. But
Right.
please note, if you have something, please go ahead and email us or send us a message on Spotify or actually probably YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah. So no, not a problem with that. Like I said, but it's a great idea. Just there's nothing behind it. So that's why I'm like, no. So anyway, with all of that being said, because we already at an hour, it's like one of them days we're gonna talk. Okay. So we are now going to pray, and then we're going to get into the scripture reading. So hold on, because she already got her head covered on. I ain't got mine yet. There we go. All right. So everybody, will you close your eyes and bow your head? Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for allowing us to have this time on this line tonight. And I laugh at all the guest people or the guest voices that we had. Just wanted to put their 2 cents in as normal, which I find hilariously funny. But we thank you for everybody who can join us today. We thank you for the people who, we just thank you for your people. We thank you for the people who listen to you, who chase after your heart. We ask you to ground us, to show us the way you want us to be, show us the way you need us to be. Not to be like the other Christians, but to be like the Christians that want to be like you, who need to be like you, and who will do the best that they can. We ask you to please give people common sense, and also have them choose to use that common sense, which is basically the translation of wisdom and discernment. So we thank you, Lord. We ask you again and again and again just to be our guide, our leader, and our friend. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Yes, Lord, amen.
Okay. So we are reading Psalms 37, the whole thing. Now, I'm going to be looking this way because, like Sheila says, it's on my other screen. So that's what I'm going to be doing and stuff. And I'm going to move these things out the way so I can see. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on just a moment. Why is it in this one? Okay. Sorry. I got to switch the version.
Oh yeah, sometimes it does that where mine goes back to my original default, which is NIV. So I was going to switch it
Yeah.
back to message,
Oh, I have to switch it to
or it'll
message
be on my
because
TLD.
no, for some reason it logged me out. So right now it's an ESV.
Oh.
Which I never do with. Okay, there's the message. So it just does that at times,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now let's try that again.
All right, I can't seem
There
to
we go.
be sunbathing somewhere.
Okay, so all right. Like I said, Psalms 37, the message. Don't bother your head with baggarts or wish you could succeed like the wicked. In no time, they'll shrivel like grass clippings and wilt like cut flowers in the sun. Get insurance with God and do a good deed. Settle down. Stick to your last. Keep company with God. Get in on the best. Open up before God. Keep nothing back. He will do whatever needs to be done. I'm going to say that again so you understand. Open up before God. Keep nothing back. He'll do whatever needs to be done. Shut up and listen.
Amen.
He'll validate your life in the clear light of day and stamp you with approval at high noon.
Mm-hmm.
God got jokes. We say that every day, all day. Quiet down
Started
before.
high noon.
I know. Quiet down before God. Be prayerful before Him. Don't bother with those who climb the ladder, who elbow their way to the top. Okay, well, I'm gonna try because you know I have trouble with words like the last time I did this, so I'm gonna try this because this birdie or bridle.
Bridal.
Okay, thank you. Because I was like, I know it looked like a bird in there. Okay, I know what it means. I just can't see it.
Sure.
Bridle your anger, trash your wrath, cool your pipes. It only makes things worse. What did I just say? Common sense. Before long, the crooks will be bankrupt. God investors will soon own the stove. Before you know it, the wicked will have it. You will stare at this once famous place, and down to earth people will move in and take over, relishing a huge bonanza. Bad guys have it in for good guys.
Why was the Bonanza theme song just playing in my head?
Because I said bonanza. And now it's playing in mine. Stop that. Obsessed with doing them in. But God isn't losing any sleep. To him, they're a joke with no punchline. Bullies brandish their swords and pull back on their bows with a flourish. They're out to beat up the harmless or mug the nice man out walking his dog. Being black in America. Okay, I'm waiting for Sheila to catch her breath again because she was expecting me to say that.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to catch her off guard like that. I'm sorry. But
That was funny.
call a spade a spade. Okay. A banana peel lands them flat on their fleeces. Slapstick figures in a moral circus. Less is more, and more is less. One righteous will outclass 50 wicked. For the wicked,
Like she plans to do.
I can, like I said, I was saying that in my head. I just didn't say that. For the wicked are moral weaklings, but the righteous are God's strong. God keeps track of decent folk. What they do won't soon be forgotten. See, he didn't forget about you. He know you there. He saw you. In hard times, they hold their heads up high. When the shelves are bare, they will be full. Like the broke people understand how to live with a stupid orange crown. And we are thriving. Again, that 92%. Thank you. God, okay, wait a minute. What's that word say? Despisers.
The second one you just said it, despisers.
Okay, thank you. I was like, I told you, I'm not trying to have as much trouble as I did last time when I laughed through that whole thing because I couldn't say not a word. God despisers have had it. God's enemies are finished, stripped bare like vineyards at harvest time, vanished like the smoke in midair. Wicked borrows and never returns. Righteous gives and gives. Again, what did we just say earlier? Just say they throw stuff at me. I throw stuff at them. And we argue about who's going to take the money. Oh, wait, side note, I got a joke. Okay, I got a joke. Just literally for this. The righteous gives and gives. I'm going to give you a joke, right? Now, my god nieces were here. Now, they were here for like a week. So they have problems and they haven't been able to find good therapists because there's bad therapists out there. That's just the easiest way to put it. Now, funny thing is, right the day before they were leaving, we were all sitting here talking. And I said, okay, if they decide to come back to school in New York, right, they can stay with me, go to school, I'll make sure you're cool. So what made this conversation funny? And it's like, yeah, and I'll help you find a good therapist because you need one. And da da da. And I was like, yeah. She's like, I don't know, and blah blah blah. I was like, first, this is my job. This is what I do. The cracking joke was I do more social work stuff outside of my job. So why we having this conversation? And I said, oh, you want to know what it is? Because I think it'd be good social workers, but I can explain how broken fix broken. Meaning that I can diagnose you right now because I've watched you for years, had conversations and stuff, and you did this. When I said it was so bad that I clocked them, named it, helped them figure it out, and I said, how many times have we sat in the kitchen, talked about what your therapist said, and I translated for you in English? And then the funny part, she said, okay, so when you get the money for the dog, just see an extra $50 in there. I said, you do not have to pay me. Legally, you can't. She's like, I'm gonna send it to you anyway. And then my other
Wait.
goddaughter's, wait a minute, hold on. Then my other goddaughter is like, you know what? I see how this is gonna happen. You're gonna send it, she's gonna send the money, you're gonna send it back, and you're gonna go back and forth into the package. You're gonna send it to my mama, and mama gonna give it to her, she gonna send it back. And it's like this $50 is gonna go around the world in about 45 times
It's
till
a
you just accept
donation.
it.
Right.
I know that. That's not the point of what did I say before that I don't take stuff.
Yes, but that's one of the things we're supposed to be learning how to do. Keep going.
Oh, I know. And I said when she explained, when she called me out after I called them out, I went fine. So I'm just not gonna. If it show up, I'm just not gonna say nothing. But I was just saying, verse right there. That was just a funny story. Back to what I was saying.
Intertwined.
Mm-hmm. Again, I had to tell you that it's funny. Okay, now where was I? The righteous gives and gives. Generous gets. Generous gets in. Generous.
Yeah,
Generous
tongue
gets
tied.
it all in the end.
Mhm.
Stingy is cut off like at the pass. I was about to say grass. I don't know why. At the pass. Okay. Why am I getting all
Mom,
these
you haven't
cowboys and
literally
Indians?
having my mother's situation because I mama who don't believe it got ADD and she has a thing about glancing over words, but not on purpose, mind you. So she will think she's saying one thing, but it's completely something else.
I'm also dyslexic, so I know that.
Well, dyslexic is more on the backward side. That what
Well,
I'm
yeah.
saying about my mama and you, at this, what you're displaying, is
Oh yeah.
literally old people problems. Like I
Oh,
said
trust me,
earlier.
I know that. This is why I said.
Yeah.
Oh, going back
Hello,
to.
menopause.
Oh no. When I was in undergrad and when I was in grad school, learned to stop and read everything to make sure I knew what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, then you will mess up a lot. Okay.
Stalwart.
Thank you. Because I was like, I was about to say Stewart and knowing that was wrong. Okay. What the heck is that word? Okay, they just coming up with these new words that I
Sorry.
never. When you have a limited vocabulary, it's expensive.
Oh, that's
Expansive, not expensive. Expansive, but it's not completely expansive. So you understand.
I
Okay.
swear, my sister plays these. I learned when we went on vacation that my sister is really good at word games.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of what she does. So when we're talking or whatnot, and she doesn't comprehend what a word that you say, my sister looks up the word and the pronunciation. So her vocabulary list in her head is very extensive simply because she still took that practice that we were taught in school to
Mm-hmm.
do, and she actually does that. So basically, stalwart can refer to someone who is loyal, reliable, and unwavering.
Ah, okay. You haven't watched too many comments because Alfred just came up in my head. Okay. It's been on my TikTok. Okay. So Starward walks in step with God. His path is blazed in by God. He's happy. If he stumbles, he's not down for long. God has a grip on his hand. I was once young. Now I'm graybeard. Now what? I know. Breathe first. Okay. Anyway, okay, for the people out there that are listening, what happened is two things happened at the same time. I said graybeard, and the first thing popped in my head was pirates. At the exact same time, she was like talking about the gray hair she got on top of her head. So she decided to do
Other
cry
places.
laugh. Yeah, we wasn't talking about that. We know where the other places
My
could go.
chin.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. But anyway,
I also thought about the other place too, so I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. For
They
me,
don't
that's
tell
where they
you these
showed up.
things, ladies, when we're younger. They don't tell you
No,
these things.
because that's where it showed up first. I was
I
like,
know. I know. Sat there going, it go down.
thank you. That's what I said. They really didn't tell us. All right.
None of that. Keep
Okay.
going.
I was once young, now I'm graybeard. Not once have I seen an abandoned believer or his kids out roaming the street. Every day he is out giving and lending, his children making him proud. Turn your back on evil, work for good, and don't quit. God loves this kind of thing. Never turn away from his friends. Live this way, and you got it made. But bad eggs will be tossed out. The good get planted on good land and put down healthy roots. Righteous chews on wisdom like a dog on a bone. Rolls virtue around on his tongue. His heart pumps with God's word like blood through his veins. His feet are sure as a cat.
Mm.
Wicked sets a watch for righteousness. He's out for the kill. God alerts is also on watch. Wicked won't hurt a hair on his head. Wait passionately for God. Don't leave the path. He'll give you your place in the sun while you watch the wicked lose it. It is the most fun thing to do on the planet. When you see somebody get their comeuppance, you will sit there with some popcorn and a glass of wine like, and I ain't even had to do nothing. I saw the wicked bloated like a toad, croaking, ooh, pretentious nonsense. I got that one. The next time I looked, there was nothing. A punctured bladder, vapid and limp. Keep your eyes on the healthy soul. Scrutinize the straight life. There's a future in strenuous wholeness.
Mhm.
But the willful will soon be discarded. Innocent souls are based on insolent, right? That's an insolent. So
Yeah,
I know I said innocent, but that was wrong. It's insolent souls are based on a dead end street. The spacious, free life is from God and is also protected and safe. God strengthens. We're delivered from evil when we run to him. He saves us. Amen.
Amen.
Now, I'm going to tell the truth. That is the 92% at this current moment. That is on this TikTok that I've been watching, dying laughing. The old poor teaching the new poor of how, it's a whole thing. It's a TikTok guy I've been following, and how to survive. Because this new poor don't know what they're doing. It is back to the generational war of us Gen Xers can chill and be fine as we are, but these new millennials and Gen Zs are losing their ever loving mind.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. That's
The
true.
same way they're saying this here, as the true God loving people, we listen to his word just like my prayer was, and use the common sense that he gave us and stay on the path and follow after his heart. We are doing fine. We are thriving.
Sure. And you know,
Anybody else?
but there, sorry to pause. I mean, but there are even some of these, like, because I was being good until now, politicians, right? that I would say are Gen X, and then I would say are boomers. Now, boomers, I'm expecting them to be doom and gloom, but then I see some of these Gen X people, and one who's not my favorite, but sometimes she says some things that make some sense, but it's very rare. But and if you like her, I'm so sorry, but I don't. We agree to disagree. Uh, MTG, right? Because she emptied to me. Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now,
That's who I thought you were talking about.
MT,
Okay.
MT.
Okay.
So,
Pause for a second before you go into your rant.
Yeah.
That woman's stupid. That woman, if she has a clear thought in her head, somebody else gave it to her.
girl,
I am sorry. I have not agreed with anything she has ever said. She can sound intelligent because there's people who out there who can speak. She is not intelligent. None of her statements, her facts, or anything that she tries to say make any kind of God-living sense. Even without religion, with religion in it, just on book knowledge alone, you stupid. You can
Girl,
continue.
and empty. Now, so she
Mm-hmm.
was saying on one of her speeches I was watching, only because I was watching somebody else who had a clip of it because I wasn't watching her. Keep that.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about how Americans out here in their 30s and 40s or whatever, and 50s, whatever, they can't even afford rent. They can't even afford education. They can't. I said, okay, yes, on part, but the way you're making it sound is like it's completely hopeless. And that somewhat sounded like the young lady I was dealing with my nails the other day, because she didn't know some of the stuff that I was telling her about. And hell, even my Uber driver, he's an immigrant to this country, but he didn't know that either. And he's like, when I was leaving the Uber, he goes, "You a smart lady." I say, "Thank you." I get told that often, but bless you, thank you. Um, and all I'm doing is handing out resources, knowledge. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And so
Mm-hmm.
I said, the way MTV talking is like, and her counterparts who are also Gen X like us, who keep talking about doom and gloom. And I said, hold up. You keep coming up with all this negativity, but you ain't gone talking about any of the positivities, any of the possible resources that are out there for Americans. You keep claiming it's America first, Americans first, but none of y'all, and some of the Democrats, and I am one, are not out here talking about actual resources that we Americans have to obtain certain things that we are told that we cannot do. All we hear is negative, 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 Nancy. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so we, as Gwen said, are teaching others who are not aware of how to be low class, poor. Because see, we the lower middle class, lower middle class. Okay, we at the bottom of the lower middle class, but we at the lower middle class. We at the high low class, but we at the low middle class. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we the ones in the in betweeners, as we said before. So we know how to take a dollar and make it stretch. We know how to come up and find extra income positively. No, we're not up on the corner. We're not shaking our booties. We actually know how to make money. Okay,
The
correctly.
difference is we know how to stretch the money that we already made
Hello?
and
We
make
know.
basically the whole thing, a dollar out of 15 cents. Yes, we can do that well and still have change left over.
And we also know how to work together on our own networks for lending. A lot of times people be like, oh, you can't get this from this. Okay, well, I'm going to show you how you can. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to show you where you can get that
Mm-hmm.
and do it on the up and up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And so when people say you can't do something, this is where you're going to have these TikToks where you're going to be like, let me explain to you how you're going to do this, and how you're going to work on
Mm-hmm.
this, and how you're going to do that with the budget that you got and the budget that you don't got. And I'm going to show you how to get it correct. That's what she's talking about. Having to teach these ding dings not to, because it's
Mm-hmm.
not just the younger folk, the younger generation, not the millennials, not the Gen Zs, hell, not even little baby alphas. Okay, we Gen X's out here be like, I'm gonna need to show y'all how to stretch. I'm gonna need to show you
Mm-hmm.
how to obtain and survive. I'm like, the city of Gaithersburg, where I live. Yes, I'm putting out where I live, the city, not where my address, but the city of
Mm-mm.
Gaithersburg is one of the cities that I like that we're smart enough, okay, because we elect our city council people. That's right. I'm one of them people that sit there and I also vote in my local councils. Yes, I do, because they're the people that get the local crap from my little city. And have been able to continue to obtain grants by getting other government buildings built in our little city. Every government building, we get more housing added. Okay. So our first time homebuyer program as of July 1st, which for more than a decade was only giving out $25,000 as a silent lien. Y'all want to know what a silent lien? Just tell us in Texas. We'll may do one of those. Talk about that. But they just increased that sucker from 25,000 to 40. It's almost on par with New York City's, because New York City's is 40 and above. because there are certain parts of the borough that they will give you first home buyer program for 100,000 in New York.
Oh, because it's that dang expensive, but it's worth it.
Okay. And I know in New York City you can still get a proper table for less than 200,000. Okay.
Very popular. Very, very, very.
Follow us older Gen X that actually have some common sense, as Gwendolyn has said. Okay.
And choose to use it.
In the name of God.
Basically.
Hallelujah.
Right. Which I was about to say. Basically, as Psalms 37 is telling you, it's like listen to the people who actually chase after God's heart, who actually want the best that is for you. The true righteous. I am saying true righteous because as I was explaining to my god nieces while they were here, which was the funniest conversation to me, because there's a lot of things they didn't know. And I'm like, oh, gotta work on this. So, because I'm like, if y'all come back to school here, y'all are coming with me to my church so y'all can see, as I put, true Christians and not the other Christians that go on respectability politics, that go on appearances more than factual of the word. And that teaching. Go ahead.
Keep going.
No, go ahead.
But I was going to say, to interject, that people, because not just the Christians in her church, because Christian is a person, right? But
Right.
it's the people that you associate with, as scripture also says, okay?
Exactly.
That are like-minded, that are heading into that building. And it's the like-minded people that she knows is who she's going to connect her nieces and nieces to. And that's what she's also saying to all of y'all. You get your peoples that you care about, get them with like-minded
People. Exactly.
common sense.
Right. And that was kind of the biggest thing because my nieces, and they've known me for years now. And it was funny. I was like, look, you have these stereotypes of Christians in your head because that's what you kind of grew up with. Understand, y'all have known me for years now. When have I ever shoved it down your throat? And you know how churchy I am. They're like, yeah, you just talk about it. You don't make us do anything. And she's like, there's more people like you. Yep. And mostly around your age. So they're kind of on board with coming to church if they come back up here. Same thing with my nephew. It's funny. He was like, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. I need to meet people like you. I need more of you. And I'm like, yeah. And then they didn't realize, oh, this was the thing. I was like, no. My pastoral staff is educated. Wait a minute, because the first thing they said, you go to school for this? They did not know. They didn't know religious studies was a thing, that you could study this. They didn't know women could be deacons. This is, yeah, that too, that's how bad it is.
Reverend.
I know that. But I'm just saying, we gotta, baby steps. Wait a minute. Don't want to freak them out too much.
In the name of grace of God, doctor.
Pretty much. So,
lots of feed, Bible studies. What? Oh.
Okay. Anyway.
What?
With that being said, because I'm looking at how long this thing is.
Yes.
But it's one of those episodes. But it's one of those episodes that we really needed to talk. And God always does that. Like there's some episodes we one and done and we quick. And there's other episodes that we just need to keep talking and don't even realize it. So this was one of those. So enjoy your extra long thing. Okay. Escape. Thank you. Do what I say. Thank you. Sorry. Technical difficulties. But that has been Godly Spiritual Ladies. I'm one of your co-hosts, Gwendolyn. That is
Sheila.
And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Ciao.